Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Beer Shark. I am Jack Marshall.
I'm a big old poo. I love you, Jack.
You're a big old... I'm a big old poo.
I'm a big old poo.
Such a funny thing to say about yourself. No one uses the word poo anymore. It's always shit or poop or caca.
Poo is great.
Poo is the OG.
When was your last poo?
Would have been after I got home tonight. I stayed at someone's house. I don't like shitting in other people's houses.
Nope, I won't do it. I won't do it.
I waited until I came home.
Good. Yeah, the home field advantage. It's a real thing.
If you run out of the paper, you know where it is.
My housemate stunk out the whole house last night.
Oh, no.
I was downstairs. It's a 2-level. You've been to my house. He was upstairs. I heard the flush and then I heard the spray. My old housemate who was there, he would poo there as well. And, you know, like, he was a pretty stinky dude, but nothing like this. This guy shit, and I knew he did because I heard the flush and then I heard the spray, and I was like...
The spray is the worst part of the auditory experience. You know something horrific has gone down there.
Something bad. So I hear the flush, I hear the spray, and then I hear the door close, toilet door close, and I think, oh, okay, he's just taking a shit. You know? I keep watching my show. Probably 4 minutes pass, and then I've just...
Oh, it came down.
It came down in a karate stance. This thing fucking assaulted me, Jack. It stunk so bad. I was like, I might never be able to eat in this house again.
It's a chronic.
It's the end of food over at my house.
I remember I
turned the bananas brown.
I remember. I love the term. I gotta shit something chronic. It's my favorite term. I remember hearing it for the first time when I was like 16, and then I'm bad at remembering terms. And then when I had to go later, I was like, "What was that term?" And I was in a rush, so I kind of just, I have to piss. I promise. And I just leave.
I have to piss. I promise.
I promise.
That's what do you take your phone in when you?
Oh yeah, you gotta.
No.
What?
A lot of people do. A lot of people take their phone into the toilet.
What do you do then?
You do what you got to do. You get out. Because the thing is...
Like an animal?
No. If you're doing a toilet, right? If you're going to the toot, okay? Now, if you're pissing, you got your hands full, I assume.
What?
Do you piss with your phone? You're looking at your phone while you're pissing?
Yeah, but I don't piss with both hands.
Do you wash with both hands?
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't just wash one hand, right?
Right. So you put the phone down and you... Okay. Anyway, let's talk about shitting. You go in there.
Let's talk about shit, baby.
Let's talk about you and
your
me.
Phone.
Okay. Let's talk about Mexican food and coffee. All right. You go in to snap something off.
Yeah, I'm laying some cable.
And you take your phone in there. My question is, when are you looking at the phone? At what point during the shit are you looking at the phone?
I've got my phone in my hand when I go in.
Yeah, I understand that. What do you do with your phone then?
It's already unlocked. Like, as soon as I'm sitting down.
So you sit down, you're looking at the phone. What's happening while you're looking at the phone?
On my phone or in my ass?
In your ass.
I'm shitting.
Okay, then what? Once you've shit, then what?
Well, then I lock the phone.
And you lock the phone and it's time to do a bit of paperwork. Time to, now it's business time at the office.
Yeah, you do the paperwork. I slide my phone under the door because it's hard to put it back in your pocket while your pants are down. So I slide it under the door. It goes into the hallway. That's how you know. That's like the red letterbox flag that goes up when you got mail. That's the flag that comes up when I've shat.
I don't get it.
I slide the phone
you're looking
out.
at this. So you take the phone in there. You're looking at the phone while you're shitting.
Yeah.
And then once you've shit and it's time to do the paperwork, then you push the phone under the thing. I don't get it. That's not enough time. That's not what. How much time? How big are these shits, man?
I do good. You know, you take your time. I'm not busy. I'm not doing anything. Especially if we're talking in a professional environment. If you're not shitting at work, you're losing.
I'm disgusted by this conversation.
This is my economic tip for the world. It's not really... I've always loved the idea of shitting on the clock, literally. Like going into work and shitting and taking the clock off the wall and taking a dump on it. And the boss is like, stop shitting on the clock!
That's gross. People who take their phone into the toilet are disgusting.
I think it's the only thing that separates man from beast.
It's not. An animal wouldn't shit with a phone. Even if they could, they wouldn't.
They would, for sure.
No, animals take shitting seriously. Have you seen a dog doing things?
Yeah, well, I mean,
The look on its face.
they take it seriously because they have nothing better to do. I take
That's
like
a big event in the dog.
driving seriously.
Yeah, no,
because
I
I
get
got
that.
shit. I got bigger fish to fry.
Man, I went to Ben Hetherington's house last night.
Big Ben.
Big Ben. He was cool as shit. His girlfriend had some of her friends over, and they were fucking dicks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like,
There's nothing scarier than a group of a woman's friends.
oh man, this guy was. I guess he was all right, but he obviously like she fights a lot. She's like a red stinker, and like fat and
Sounds like a
redhead.
Pokemon.
Oh yeah, she's a red. Yeah,
You've
absolutely.
collected red
Yeah.
stinker.
Only if she was a Pokemon, it wouldn't say you've got to catch them all. It'd be like you have to catch most of them. This one,
You can leave that one.
you can leave that one. That's the Pokemon nobody wants. She's a fat red, and she's mean. It's not. Look, I don't dislike her because she's a fat red. I've got a bunch of fat reds that I think are great. You know, they're usually good at something. Anyway, this one was just a full stink and mean, and she's being mean to me, and she's talking shit because that Cougar Town show was on TV and Courtney Cox was on, and I was like, and Ben was like, I think she looks pretty good for her age. I'm like, it doesn't matter, like for her age, does she look pretty good? No, she doesn't. She's an old bag, so absolutely not.
Bag's a bag.
Bag's a bag regardless of age. And this woman, this girl, this red, she said to me, well, she's about your age. I said, no, she's not. This woman's got to be 60. Courtney Cox, she's in one of the first Bruce Springsteen fucking, you know, like video clips. She's old as shit, man. She's old as fucking Vegemite. She's old.
Pioneer of the times.
She's an old stinker. She's on the first fleet. She's old. Old as fuck, man. She probably met Captain Cook, snorkeled him off. Anyway, she's an old bitch. And I was like, I don't like her, right? And then she starts giving me shit. She's like, I've heard about you. You like young girls. And I'm like, all straight men like young girls. I'm sorry.
What grapevine is she hanging around?
She's
In
out
the
of a
library? It's like, well, James Matthews.
Yeah. Oh, this is just, you know, girls, they talk. Anyway, she's like, well, my boyfriend's got a bigger age gap story. And I'm like, it's not a competition. And then
She's angry that you like younger girls. And then she brags about her boyfriend.
Oh, no.
also-
Because her boyfriend is the. I thought the same thing. But then the boyfriend goes, yeah, I've got a big age gap. I'm like, what was the age gap? He goes, I was 17, she was 33. I'm like, that's not the good age gap, man. You
You were molested, bud.
were molested.
That's a crime, buddy.
That's a sex crime, dude. I didn't think of it as a sex crime, but yeah, that's true. Yeah.
What, you guys aren't getting raped?
Yeah. Losers.
Well, you guys don't have PTSD?
Yeah. So then
Idiots.
I said, and it was because we'd been drinking, and all I said was, well, I've got you beat in both ways. Firstly, I'm talking about a younger female, not an old stinker when you're 17. But also, I think I was 38 and Sophie's 21. So I'm like, so that's got you fucking beat right there. And she goes, I just don't get it. I'm like, I don't get it either. It's just good. And she goes, no. She goes, no. Like, if I was 21, I wouldn't be interested in a guy like you. And I said, lady, I wouldn't fuck you no matter how old you were. I would never have sex with you. Right? It's a blessing that you don't want to fuck me.
Great news, everyone.
Yeah, great news. It would never be a problem. Never in your life would I, or probably half the men on earth, want to have sex with you.
Except for the damaged young man that it was molested in high school.
Of course, because anyone for him, as so it seems. Anyway, she goes berserk. She starts getting all mean. I said to Ben, I'm the fuck out of here, man. I want to leave. And he's like, I'm sorry about her. And Ben's like, wifey, she's yelling. She's like, we spoke about this. Be nice to them. And Red's just like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. And then she tries to apologize to me. And I'm like, it's okay. Like, it's totally cool. It's 11:30. I think I'm going to go. Stay. I'm like, all right, I'll stay for a minute. And then Sabrina got Yahtzee out. And I was like, no, I should really...
Why do people always try to get me to stay in bad spots? It's like,
no, you should
hey,
stay. We're going to play Yahtzee. You're not selling it.
I know it's bad, but if you stay in the bad spot more, it'll get worse. How about that?
I can tell you, man, things went downhill quick. Yahtzee came out. Then Ben's like, we've run out of booze, but I've got some Jarrah.
What's that?
It's like a coffee. It's like a carob coffee, unleaded. It's coffee unleaded.
Like a liqueur?
No, there's no alcohol in it.
What's the point?
You got that right, brother. Oh, it's time for me to fuck off. But anyway, what do you do?
God damn.
I went up there. He's like, come up for one drink. I went up for one drink. I ended up having a couple, being abused by Red, trying to be like fucking talked down to by a weird boyfriend. It's like, I gotta go, man.
Weird skinny guy. There's issues like Vietnam flashbacks.
He was so fucking weird, man. He got into this thing.
He's got like software engineer personality.
Yeah. He's got one of those sort of jobs. He's like this British guy, nice enough guy. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, he's a nice enough guy, and he was just sort of trying to, I guess, defend his stinky girlfriend there. I get it. He's in a tough spot.
It's a rough spot to be. You don't have much insurance in that.
You get criticism. Well, you're being critiqued.
I mean, I'm just bad with women in general. Like, we suffer from not caring whether or not things go our way, so we just do whatever we feel.
Yeah.
That's a sickness of sorts. I went on a couple dates with this woman. I went on a third date with her, and then she found out that I was seeing other people as well.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, what the fuck? She was very mad at me, and I was like, what do you want? What is this?
Because you hadn't had the talk about exclusivity.
No, it never came up. It was date 3.
Dude, come on.
So here's where I think maybe Marsha misstepped.
Right.
Drove her back to mine. I took her bag out of my car, put it in her car, and I said, safe travels, and then I locked my door. And I went back inside my house.
This is after she's been having a go at you.
She's carrying on. No fault of her own, but it's not working, and there's no point fucking pushing.
Was that the last time you saw her?
Yeah, I haven't seen her since. However,
dude, that's great.
There has been some contact with one of her friends. She's got this twink that I guess she's 6 on people. I don't know if this was his own doing or if this is something that she was organised. I noticed today that MarchaCast, our network, got a review.
Okay.
It says, dude with the beard looks like a douche, not gonna lie. Which I thought was fun. I shared that to my own account.
That's fucking mean.
It's very... The thing
You're the dude with the beard, though, because I
suppose. It's longer,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I exclusively do work where my opinions and my thoughts are on catalog on a recording medium.
Yeah.
But he just goes for like the look. Like, hey, that guy looks strange.
Yeah,
like,
I don't get that. There's much more ammunition than that.
There's 65... There's like 30 hours of me speaking on this channel.
I get that, but what hurts more? I see. I don't know. I kind of think maybe this guy's onto something, just in as much as he could say that he doesn't like something that you said or whatever like that, but to attack your face. He's gone for the face.
Well, he didn't say...
So he's not...
I did say I look like
a douche. Well, it's not the face. It's something growing on your face. It's not... If he's... Because I feel like the guy with the beard looks like a douche is better than you've got your nose makes you look like a fag or something. like your nose makes you look... I don't know. Your nose is fucked. I don't know. Your eyes are weird. I don't know.
If I shaved, it would have been like, hey, the glasses guy sucks. He was trying to save you in the situation,
Of course. I get that, but I'm just saying he's gone for the face. So what happened? Did you spoke to this guy? He said something to you?
Well, I checked out his account. I checked out who this guy was. He's got a shitty little 17-year-old moustache. A lot of his photos, he's in a McDonald's uniform. It's this kind of guy.
Okay.
He's 40 kilos.
Okay.
And I was going to message him the same thing that you messaged someone else at one point, which I found very funny, which was just, hey, mate, thought we could get together sometime for a fist fight.
There you go.
Perhaps you'll win. And then it was some sort of emoji. I thought that would have been funny.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I didn't do that because he is probably under 18.
Okay.
That could be bad for me. So I...
Yeah. Maybe. I mean, you're not fighting. Yeah.
I went to message him.
Yeah.
And then I saw a flurry of messages from this man.
Oh, he's already messaging you first.
Yeah, it's gone into my requests, so I never even saw it.
Fuck yeah. What sort of length of time do these span over? Or were these all in one hit?
There was one that was like 2 weeks before the rest of them. Okay. And then they all kind of flooded in. He really went ham for the second round. The first one just says... in poor grammar, this isn't on there because I deleted it, but like I remember he sent me a message that said, "You are thick in the head, mate," which is
thick in the head, mate. He sounds like my grandfather.
Yeah, thick in the head.
Yeah. That's not even mean. That's hilarious.
Yeah, pull it back into place.
It's like, yeah, I know I am. What do you want me to pull my socks up?
Yeah, same kind of guy to give you a Fanta and be like, "That'll get your head swinging the wrong way." Yeah,
that's it. Yeah. Now, hook up that trailer and pull down your pants. All right, Henry.
Just like we did it in Cairns.
Yeah. God damn it.
On May 3rd, so this is a while ago. I never even saw these until today.
Okay.
He said, these are all separate messages. The first one says, apparently you're a comedian, but I've heard nothing funny. LMAO.
Why is he laughing if nothing's funny?
I guess because I'm so not funny.
Yeah. I've heard nothing funny. Laugh my ass off.
But also he says, I've heard nothing funny, but he clearly didn't bother listening because all he has to go off is my appearance.
Beard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Second message, he said, you're just dumb. Third message.
I like that one. I like you're just dumb.
You're just dumb.
That's good. That's like something you say to your sister when you're 12.
Yeah. Man, one time...
you're just dumb.
A friend of the show, Brian Freeman, sent Josh a message once that just said, lol, you are a dummy, which I thought was very funny. Unironically, hilarious move. Calling someone a dummy as like a grown man is
Joe Rogan does
hysterical.
it. Joe Rogan says to people are dummies. That's a Rogan.
Yeah,
Joe
you're
like,
dumb.
hey, what are you, a dummy? Joe.
Hearing someone call you a dummy that could crush your head in between his finger and thumb.
Yeah, that's what's funny because like Joe Rogan will backhand you into the fucking Stone Age.
Yeah.
And he's like calling you a dummy.
Hey, what are you, wacko?
Yeah. Oh God. So okay, so did he say? You did say something though. You sent something to him.
Eventually, but not after all of this. I'm assuming he was going through all of my profile pictures on my personal account.
Oh, and then commenting on each. You're a dummy.
You can tell
you're
that
thick.
he just keeps pressing next on each photo, and every time there's a new photo, he sends a new message about it. But it's out of context because I don't remember what half of this.
You don't know what he's
is.
looking at. Maybe when he said you were thick, maybe it was just like a maybe he's talking about the junk in your trunk.
Oh yeah, I got the wagon.
Maybe he wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't like you're a dumb cunt.
Yeah.
He's just like you thick, baby.
Yeah, you got a cake, baby.
Yeah.
The next message is, I bet you suck at guitar. Some reason was a photo of me playing guitar on the internet. I don't understand what this one says. It says, who the fuck has a show?
The fuck has a show?
I don't know what that...
I got a show, bitch.
I got a show. I got one.
Yeah.
I don't know about a show. I have a friend that has a show called The Big Show. Shout out. Shout out to Dylan and Chris from The Big Show. Listen to that. It's very good. The next one is Put Some Pants On. Fair critique. I'll give him that one.
Yeah, because put some pants on. I just don't know why that's one so far from your thick, mate.
Maybe that's why I'm thick, because I've got it all out in the wind.
Goddamn fucking right.
This one's good. Look,
dude's hauling a fucking trailer.
This is how I knew the age and like the kind of vibe of this guy. This message just says, learn to see without glasses, which is basically like a more medical version of like being across the oval, being like, hey, four eyes.
Learn how to see without glasses, you poofed. I would have said that in high school for sure.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Yeah, why don't you learn how to see without glasses?
This one, there's a photo of me on a motorbike holding a gun. And I'm wearing a shirt of Bugs Bunny fingering Lola Bunny.
Wow!
And I've got a cigarette in my mouth. It's a fantastic photo.
Yeah.
So he sent another message that says, "Buy a motorbike and not a scooter."
Okay, it's good advice.
It's not bad.
Concur.
Yeah,
Sure.
Scooter's much cheaper though, and I can drive it on a car license though, so it's less hassle really.
Yeah, I get that.
Next one: who wears overall slaps?
Overall slaps.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Overall slaps. No.
I googled it. I couldn't find anything called overall slaps.
Slacks? Overall
slaps.
Yeah, but misprint? Overall slaps?
But there's no
Typo?
Photos. There's no photos of me wearing overalls, so I'm like, I don't know.
Overall slacks.
I don't know. Who
overall
does?
Slaps.
Farmers? Mechanics?
I don't know.
There's this one that says, your suit is ugly. Also fair. It's a Kmart suit.
Oh.
Yeah, I buy cheap shit.
Yeah, Kmart suit though, Jack.
I mean, this is a photo from when I was like 18.
I'm upset that you have a Kmart suit.
This is like an 18-year-old photo. Like
okay, 18 Kmart suit, okay.
I'm all Gavinci now. Nothing but the best for me.
I know. I've seen your collection.
Glad to see you grew hair. Look gross without it.
Thank you, homosexual friend.
Yeah, that is strange, isn't it? It's kind of a compliment.
Yeah.
I glowed up a bit.
Well, that's something that your girlfriend might say. Don't you dare shave your head again.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you grew out the hair.
You look like a goon.
Hey, you look like an egg.
I think because, I used to have long hair, but I would shave my head from time to time, probably ever since I was maybe like 23 or 24. And I think every girlfriend that's ever seen me with a shaved head has said, don't ever do that again. And it's not because I look bad. I just look like I'm going to bash everyone. I want to bash everyone.
Yeah,
I just look like a fucking criminal with a shaved head. And I know that I do because it's just always been a thing. I shave my head. I walk down the road. People are crossing the road and shit. They're just like, fuck this guy. And it's, you know what? I don't think it's because I don't think it's because they think I have any ability. I look like a crackhead. Like I look like I'm unhinged and dangerous because anyone who would do that to their fucking head is probably not okay.
You got that crackhead power though.
Yeah, you got that
That's
crackhead
a scary
power.
thing
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah,
crack.
yeah. You're the crack king. Yeah. Crack king power is a good power. That is a very good power because you've got deniability. I mean, you're just a guy with a shaved head walking down the road, but you get to have crack king power.
You can just do whatever you want and blame it on the boogie.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. It's like I had a hot shot. I don't usually buy shit from Harold.
I'm going ghost.
Yeah. Shit, I knew I shouldn't have put it in my eyeballs. Never again. And I'm sorry about your daughter.
Cracking energy. That's where I'm trying to go, man.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you got to smoke some rocks and join the dots, you know?
Last message from this guy.
Yeah.
He just said, if you don't like chicken twisties, you're a dickhead. Which...
Don't know.
This is where it all came together for me when I was reading through it, because that's a photo of me wearing a shirt that says, if you don't like chicken twisties, you're a dickhead on it.
So he can curse.
I made the shirt. Yeah, so he agrees.
Okay.
With my message that I printed on the Gildan.
But he's really just repeating it.
Yeah. And
yeah, that's fucking weird, man.
That's a photo from like 2017 or something. So
can we say this kid's got some type of autism, or maybe not autism, but he's got Asperger's. You know? Something's not right in his brain because these insults are not hard hitting. His best shit was the beard material.
Yeah, you burnt up early, mate.
You can't... You know, you save the best joke to last. You should have gone with the beard shit at the end, and your beard makes you look funny. I don't know.
I'm bad at responding to shit. It's too much information. There's a whole lot of stuff here.
You sent him something, didn't you?
I sent one message. I just said, what are overall slaps? Because that was the most important part for me. I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah.
Did he say what it is?
He said suspenders.
Oh.
And then I just sent him the angry emoji. Just
like, suspenders? You fuck. Oh, I feel like this isn't over.
Well, after the angry face, I feel like he's just been typing since then.
Oh, right.
I sent that, 15 minutes ago. I feel like he's just been going at it.
Oh, good. Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to hearing from this guy.
Shit.
I just like making people pissed off.
Dude, I've been at it. You know, I've been at it on the internet, on the group page for my area, which is New Farm and Tenerife. And I'm on the group page there, just making up stories, just being a prick. Because people keep saying, like, so on the Facebook, there's this page. You actually got me onto this page. It's New Farm, Tenerife, and Newstead. Yeah. And it's like just the local, what's going on in the neighborhood, people talking. And they are talking, and predominantly there's a bunch of Karens on there. If you don't know what a Karen is, it's just a middle-aged woman who's a busybody and can't shut the fuck up. Karen wants to speak to the manager.
A stinky red, if you will.
Yeah, probably a stinky red or whatever the fuck she is. Just get busy. Just get busy doing anything. You got too much time on your hands. Anyway, there's all these Karens on the thing, and they're all just like, I went out today and there were people lining up for coffee. They weren't observing social distancing, and I gotta say, we flattened the curve, but are we going to give up the hard ground that we've made getting rid of this virus? We're going to give it up. We're going to, if you want to be out of lockdown, we have to observe the social distancing. Like, blah, blah, blah. And of course, I just roasted her. I'm just like, oh, thank you so much. Did you see that? I was like, thank you so much.
Do you have a
Jill.
proposition?
Her name's Jill. I was like, Jill, thank you so much for telling us about something we don't already know about and something so many of us are confused about and don't understand.
I haven't heard about it at all in the news.
I haven't known anything about this COVID. So thanks for telling us. And now, because I've read this message, I'm going to be more careful with the social distancing. It's a good thing that you're here to remind us or tell the people who don't know. Otherwise, we'd all be in chaos.
Otherwise,
Jill, thank you.
Moss on rocks.
Oh, we'd be hopeless. We'd be lost without you, Jill. That got 150,000 likes.
That's a good you pull the numbers on that one. The group's only got 15,000 people.
Yeah. All of them and their friends got on and liked it. And Jill's like, you don't have to be sarcastic. And I'm like, no. If you knew me, you'd know I do have to be sarcastic. I do have to be sarcastic. Someone has to, Jill.
The fun thing about Facebook groups is you can click on people's profile. If you click someone's name on a profile, it doesn't just show their profile, it shows their activity in the group.
Yes.
So if you look at yours, it's just going to be a bonfire of shit.
So this guy's a prick. That's the thing. That's what exposes me. If they look on my profile, it's like, oh, this guy's just stirring shit. It's really obvious. It's
Need
like
a burner.
He said this, he said that. Is there a way of getting rid of that?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, no, I guess not. Because even if you make a burner and then just shitpost on that, that's still exclusively just going to be shitposting on there. So
a burner.
Yeah, burner
a profile.
Facebook account.
Oh, I like the idea of a burner. This is like a burner phone.
Yeah,
you do all your drug deals on.
You just make a Facebook account called like Humongous or some bullshit.
Oh, I'm doing that tonight.
Yeah, huge organ. You know, just all, play the classics.
Huge organ.
Dixie Normus.
Yeah. Okay, I'm doing huge organ.
Eden Cox. You know,
Eden Cox. I like Eden Cox as well. All right, well,
that's the name of a real estate agent in the Sunny Coast.
Fuck off. Eden Cox?
My favourite names of anyone I've ever met was Eden Cox on the Sunny Coast, and in Toowoomba, the person that owns the Woolworths there is called Dan Dwan.
Oh, Dan Dwan.
Daniel Dwaniel.
Daniel Dwaniel. I like that. It's like Dean Ween.
I haven't heard Dean Ween.
Dean Ween from Ween. Dean Ween of Ween.
Oh,
Dean
that's Ween.
and Gene Ween. Yeah. You know that? It's Dean and Gene Ween.
No.
Dude, they've got this song called Object, and it's probably my favourite song. You know? You're just an object to me.
Well, we were talking about Wheatus.
I'd like to get to know you better. They found your sweater. You're just an object to me. It's fucked. It's just about killing people.
Your anthem.
Oh, dude, it's so good. You got to teach me the guitar for that.
We were talking about Wheatus because I found that LP that you have sitting next to you there.
Wheatus, out now.
Out
Wheatus.
In like 2000, whatever. I was looking for the lyrics. I went to Google.
Wheatus.
I went to Google to look up the lyrics, and the last thing that I was Google, the thing that's open right now, is just the word overall slaps. I was trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Wheatus.
What about Wheatus? I like Wheatus. I like Teenage Dirtbag. That's their famous anthem.
They have a less famous anthem, which has one of the best lyrics I've ever seen.
Right.
This is the lyric. It said, "I'm thinking, what in the Sam Ham Hill is going on with your moms in the clogs and the skirt? Wouldn't fuck her for my country with a flag on her face and a stolen dick." Wheatus, you didn't have to go that hard, man.
Flag on her face and a stolen dick. That's mean.
That's the first track on the record.
That's brutal. Stolen dick? How do you even... Jesus.
And then it goes into a bongo solo. Like, is there a bigger dick energy than just saying, hey, your mom's ugly?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. I like that. Has Gordon responded? Please.
Old little the twink boy.
Yeah. I want him to. I want him to say something.
No, he's left me on red with the angry face here.
Damn it.
He'll get back to me though.
He's probably just thinking of insults, talking to his friends and fan bam.
He's probably just sitting at his computer, passing out from screaming. Just
maybe
at the family computer next to the kitchen, just be like, ah, just at the computer.
I put a Facebook post on because I've been really annoying people on Facebook. My latest one is about Waleed Ali, the guy from the project, the Muslim guy. And I said Waleed Ali is a keen golfer, and when he's not on the course, you can find him at home, harassing his 4 wives. And it's got nothing but hate. I've actually taken it down because I'm only joking, but it's sort of the same as like the one you put up, just in as much as.
Well, I was trying to be in solidarity because I told you to post something like that.
Yeah, well, I had to
put something up too.
Yeah, here's the thing. What mine got was a bunch of like racist fuckwits.
Oh no!
Like they didn't understand that I'm totally joking. Yeah, I'm giving Waleed shit. But it's the same as I would give anyone shit. But all these fuckwits, I guess, not all these fuckwits, people don't understand the satire and that I'm joking and are getting on board and saying, yeah, fucking Muslim scum. And I'm like, no, that's not what I'm saying. It's not the point.
You're
I'm making a
so
joke.
much.
I'm like, no, don't think that that's what I think. And then someone else is going to read that and think that that's what I think. So then it had to go. Because I don't want to appeal to that crowd. I don't want to say something that they're like, yeah, and you know, whatever the fuck. You know?
don't want to be the poster boy.
I don't know, man. It doesn't matter what I say. People who are obviously, yeah, you know, and it's like, I don't want that energy around my shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I had to fucking ditch out. And
No, I
I
get it.
fucking hate that.
That's the problem with telling shitty jokes, is that there are people, you forget that there are shitheads.
I do because obviously because I'm so pure, that would be the main reason. You know, I'm so pure.
Wholesome.
Everyone says it. That Jim, he's always saying nice things. He's always a good man. He's a good man. He'd take out your garbage. And by garbage, I mean my daughter.
Well, you took the bin in for Jeff.
I took the bin in for Jeff. You believe this fucking guy? He decides he's going to fucking wash the bins.
Who washes the bins?
Well, the wheelie bins need washing because they're gross and disgusting. And, you know, our caretaker guy, he's like this old Italian guy. You know, he's hopeless.
It's very complicado.
It was complicado. So the bins stink. Jeffrey, the homosexual that lives beside me.
Jeffrey, the gay old man.
Jeff is a gay old man. Tells me stories on the stairs about his bumhole. It's a bit much. Anyway, he's like, you know, the thing is, he should really spend all of that time washing his bumhole. But instead, he's like,
closing it out on the driveway.
He's like, I'll do the bins.
You pull into the driveway. You're like, Jeff, can you get out of the way? I'm trying to get into the. Just a second.
He's just hosing out his anus with a gurney. It's just a windsock stretching halfway across the driveway. Coming
out his belly button.
Anyway, he washes the bins. He's been washing the bins for a few weeks. And he yells out at me, James. And I'm like, yes, Jeffrey. He's like, I sent you a text message. I'm like, okay. You don't want to tell me? Then fine. So I look at my phone. The phone says, can you put the bins back out on the driveway? Because he's got them hosed out and turned upside down drying. And I said, no, I don't think I want to get involved in that. I'm not being paid to do that. So I said, no, Jeffrey, I don't think I will.
You texted that to him?
No, I said it to him over the balcony. He said, I send you a text, and I had a look, and then because I'm not going to text him back. He's right there.
Strange.
So I said, I'm not going to put those out there, Jeff. And he's like, oh, come on, I washed them. You can put them away. And I said, all right, Jeff, I will put them away, but I'll do it one time. Understand me. And maybe, you know, if I don't do it today, maybe I'll do it for you next week. I will do this task for you just once. So you decide if you want me to do it today or next week or the week after. But I swear to you, Jeffrey, I will do this one time and no more. This will not be a regular thing. Because I can see him trying to trick me into like getting involved in this crazy scheme. It's like, dude, I'll put him out one time. He's like, well, today would be good. He's got that weird way of talking. So I go down there, I start putting the bins away, and there's Anna, Andy's wife, coming home, and she sees me putting the bins away, and she's like, she's Californian, and she's just like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just putting the bins away. She's like, why are you doing that? I'm like, Jeff asked me. She's like, you been drawn into his crazy bullshit?
You've been indoctrinated.
Suck it into his bullshit. Next, you'll be sucking his balls. I'm like, all right. Because she's like, Andy. So I put the fucking things away.
Hey, James, I'm just cleaning out my asshole. If you can put it back in my house afterwards.
If you could back something in to my butthole. So anyway, today I'm watering my plants. You know, Ben, who I used to live with, he left me this funny little green watering can. It's there, so I use it. I don't have to use it. I could just use a glass of water, whatever. It's a funny little gay-looking watering can.
There's no masculine way to water use a watering
can. It's
can.
very emasculating. Anyway, I'm watering my plants on the balcony. Andy Davis and his wife Anna come home in their car. They run in the driveway, and they can see me with this dainty little watering can, watering the plants. And all I hear is Andy Davis laughing his balls off. He thinks it's so funny, and then I hear, and it's Anna, and she thinks it's hilarious as well, making fun of me for watering plants. I'm angry as shit. I'm thinking about messing up that car.
Oh, you're gonna water that car with your little can?
Now you want some, Jack? You motherfucker.
There's no time to make threats when you got succulents to feed.
You've seen my succulents. I got Spiky Bastard.
Got a good pair of succulents.
Yeah, goddamn. Hey. Well, I guess shit. Anyway, whatever it is.
Well, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
That was a wonderful week we've had together. We will see you next Tuesday.
I'm a big old poo.
I'm a big old poo, everybody.